Hey everybody, Warmac here for some Legend of Grimrock. Man, these orbs are noisy. When we left off, we opened up this place, one of the last areas of the game, because we've done everything else. But there's still this place to do, which is going to take a bit, probably this whole video, and I'm still going to go for both endings. First, we're going in here. Nice and quiet. I think we're about as prepared as we can be. We've made a lot of stat potions. Everyone's stats are pretty nice. She doesn't have the full crystal set because there's a shield, and I never got it. I don't know where it is off the top of my head. My dearest visitor, I never would have expected you to get this far. Very well, it is my duty to welcome you as my guest to my humble abode. Meet me at the top of my castle. And a cursed compass. That will be important. Not just yet, though. This isn't a thing we can use yet. I don't think there's anything down here. Could be mistaken. Rude. Every step has to be perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. I was right there. Not fast enough under the water, I guess. Really? You're a pain. This looks like it's down to split-second timing, so I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna try this a few times, because it's gonna take a little bit. Did it! Only took me like 4 more tries. I don't think it was worth it, but here we are. Some more cannonballs. If that's what you're into. All these freaking gold keys. A tome of knowledge. 1 skill point. Who needs 1 skill point? You don't. You've got a lot of spells already. Give you air mastery. You don't need anything, do you? Not really. You're pretty good. I think we'll just give it to Vea. Let her master air magic finally. And a skull, in case you were the skull-taking Minotaur type. I'm not, so I'm just going to leave it here. Aside from that, which I just kind of bumbled across while I was looking in the water for food, or alchemy stuff, we got these. Fifth element. Matter-Town universe is made from 4 basic elements: fire, earth, air, and water. Fire opposes water, like air opposes earth. Without a 5th spiritual element, there would only be void, as all matter would fall apart when the 4 basic elements cancel each other out. Called the 5th element balance, although perhaps the breaker of balance would be a more fitting name. Near infinity, the basic elements were in equilibrium and there was only void. And the spirits in the creation spell was cast. With the spell, the 5th element was created, and thus equilibrium of the elements was disrupted, and the universe exploded into existence. Spirits left, but the words of the creation spell remain in the universe. Should they ever be lost, it would undo all creation. Hence, the words of the spell are forever guarded in Nexus. And I remember the spell because it was kind of weird, and I had to look it up. Because I could not find it. But we'll see if I can find it this time. Because it's supposed to be here. It's really simple. Like the spell itself, it's not complicated to cast on this little wheel here. This little box thing under the water. Not seeing anything. Aside from imminent drowning damage. We're doing okay for food. Tons of snake tails. Oh, this is where things actually start getting pretty hard. Because this entry floor is a gimme. So up we go. Fireball. I gotta remember this because it's been a bit. I'm probably gonna hold off on sorcery if you're waiting for that, by the way. Because I still have no freaking idea where to find the air serpent now, and I really don't want to rewind after all that progress I've made. So I'm kind of still looking for information. We should see some very dangerous creatures in here. You got healing, you don't. And you don't, but that's okay. Oh wait, I wanted to give... I don't think you would have enough stamina to cast Meteor Storm, even if you had the fire magic the item needs. Just one. Meteor Storm's real expensive. It's a good weapon regardless. If he levels up again, I'll give him a fire magic one and we'll see. Some arrows. There have been plenty of arrows and bolts in this, but the bolts really don't show up till late mid-game. Excuse you. No. You might notice that that didn't fizzle. Just saying. Accidentally casting the one in the middle by itself didn't fizzle. Could you people stop starving yourselves? I remember this whole thing was a weird puzzle. Resurrection, you hold on to it. It's just a puzzle. Round the lone pillars, don't let tired feet stop you. I did it. Okay. 2. Yeah, that thing is dangerous as all heck. Paralyzed. Isn't that fun? Paralysis, poison, and also it turns on a dime. Give me a sec. I remember how I dealt with these last time. Bye. Which was basically... Rage antidote. No, I need anti-venom. Not that. Wrong potion. The heck was it? Is that it? No, that's speed. Dude, just open your inventory. Where are those? Transmuter, energy, rage, shield, necromancer, anti-venom, blood drop, and mudwort. Basically, that's how I fight them, because they are not easy enemies. There's not very many of them, thankfully, because you cannot flank them. They'll turn on a dime and get you no matter where you attack them from. Paralyze you and poison you in melee. They poison you at range and hit for a lot of damage, because they fire like 20 shots at once. 6, I think. 6 or 7, because the face under the hood might also spit, I'm not sure, but it's 1 from each cobra mouth. And they're very tough, and they hit very hard. Don't mind me. You're just gonna have to deal with it. Koyapi. What a pain. That's number 2. I imagine there's a 1 and maybe a 3 as well. I'm in here alone right now.